I learned one thing when creating a comic book, and that is it's really hard to sell for two reasons. One is you have to have a great story, which I have. It's a fantastic story. But you want to sell to people who are new to this story, and you're trying to sell it to an audience who are new to comic books in general. So not only are you selling them on the story, you're selling them on the medium of the story. So it's like a double sale. You're like you have to think of it like uh, you have to be so convincing that you're telling them you are the type of person that buys comic books. And that's where the sale is. That's where it's like not only are you the person who buys comic books, you're the person who buys this exact comic book. So it's like you're infringing on double trouble. It's like you're the person who buys this comic book and has not bought any comic books previously, infringing on the fact that you won't be understanding the community you have just bought into well enough to be to have it be a strong pull to your personal preference. So this is becoming a little bit technical and like super wild, but there's steps to the understanding of how people perceive themselves when they buy products. And that's very interesting with this. And then you could say, well, it's just a waffle and all that. And it's not just a waffle. It's actually much more than that. It's you convincing them that the story is to be told in this way, on this medium, in all these, instead of what they're used to. Like they have to downgrade what they're used to. Let's say YouTube, Netflix, maybe even webcomics. You can have someone who is interested in webcomics who's not currently interested in physical comics, right? But this whole thing has been very informative, and I learned a lot about it. But it also it doesn't motivate me to create a new one when I didn't have the success I thought I would have with the first one. Because one thing is to say, okay, I'm just going to power through. But if you're powering through with the same way and same, you can have the best story in the world and no one is going to want to, it won't appeal to your target audience because they expect that story to be told on YouTube, Netflix, or whatever. So there's a thing here where you need to really be like, okay, just get a bird's eye view of what's happening here. Like try to take all emotions out of it and then say, well, what's the best way forward now? And so that's why I'm like, okay, I got it printed. It's there. People can buy it if they want it. wafflemancomic.com. But I'm not going to do anything more with it for now. And I think instead there's a better use of my energy because I think I have the perfect thing to create and save the movie industry. A little cool thing that can just help every single one in the industry. And that is very interesting to pursue, because now it's like, okay, there's actually a real tangible problem that I have a real functional, great solution for that's going to benefit everyone in the entire film industry. Maybe that's where I should put my time, So see you in the next video because this is gonna go down wild. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real cool.